Hello my dear friends, I'm Astrology Marina McGrath, and today we continue to work with the individual prognosis, astrological individual prognosis. If you want to know how to interpret your natal chart, all the video lessons are already on my YouTube channel, yeah? And we started already to work with how to do your own individual prognosis, and we started with slow planets, yeah, because they are making the utmost input how you are affected, okay, because their transits is like milestones of your life. Because if slow planets are in aspect to your natal moon or sun, for example, yeah, it means this transit will not be just like for 1, 2, 3 days. Usually it takes for a long time. And today we are talking about Neptune. We have talked already about Saturn, Uranus, Jupiter, and now we are talking about Neptune. So Neptune is a very slow planet. Yeah, the whole cycle of 12 signs of zodiac, the whole circle, Neptune is going within 165 years. It means in every sign, for example, Pisces or Capricorn or Aquarius or whatever, it's remaining for 14 years. And if Neptune is making aspect to your natal sun or moon or any natal planet, it's affecting you within 2 years basically, yeah, because every year Neptune is retrograde for half a year. So basically when Neptune is sitting on your natal moon, for example, yeah, this affects you within 2 years. That's why big planets, slow planets are very, very important to consider first before we are going to quicker planets in making our individual astrological prognosis. The strongest sign for Neptune, of course, Pisces, because Neptune is the ruler of the Pisces, yeah, but it's co-ruler of Sagittarius as well. And the weakest point for Neptune, the sign up in a position for Pisces, it's Virgo. So Neptune doesn't feel very great in Virgo, yeah, but in Pisces, Neptune is in its own home, so to say, yeah, it feels really, really great. Keywords for Neptune: it's spirituality, compassion, unconditional love. So you do remember we were talking Pisces about Pisces a lot. So these are the keywords for Pisces for 12th house of horoscope, because it's the kingdom of Pisces basically, and Neptune, the ruler, is having the same keywords, yeah. So it's unconditional love, it's empathy, it's art, it's psychic sensitivity, it's creativity as well, meditation, faith. But also, do you remember we were talking a lot about negative vibration of Pisces, negative vibration of 12th house of horoscope, negative level of Neptune, yeah, it's disillusionment, it's mental disorientation and dysfunctioning, it's poisonous, it's poisoning, it's illness, it's loss, it's disillusionment. So that's what Neptune can mean as well. And also the most dangerous thing about Neptune, it can push you to run away from reality, and it can push you to do this through different dependency. It can be psychological dependency on other person, it can be dependency on watching TV or on computer or drugs or alcohol or vaping, different kind of things, etc. So any kind of dependency, it's also Neptune, okay? So please be aware, it's not only spirituality and faith and meditation and empathy, etc., but it's also, in low case, it's dependency as well, yeah. How can we describe transits of the Neptune? It's like basically like a big wave coming on the shore. You are sitting on the shore, on the beach, yeah, all your beautiful towel and your keys from home, from car, your wallet, your music, iPad, iPhone is all there, yeah, and your snacks and your drinks, and then wave is coming, whoosh, and that's it, taking away everything what you possessed, basically, yeah. That's what was your experience on the beach, yeah. But also when the waves go down, you can see, I don't know, like beautiful things reminding you that there are so many treasures in the world you couldn't even imagine. Maybe it's a bottle with the map where the treasure is hidden by pirates or whatever. Anyway, Neptune is always teaching us not to be attached to material worlds. When transits are coming, I mean transiting Neptune is in aspect with your natal planets or with Neptune in your natal chart, what usually comes? Neptune is taking away something from your life and bringing something new on this place. So yes, it will give you some gifts, some really fantastic gifts, awakening your spirituality, yeah? But it will take away something which was kind of meaningful in material basis as well, yeah? So the lesson from Neptune: don't get attached to money, don't get attached to any material world, because there is something bigger there, like faith, like empathy, like helping other people, like serving other people, yeah? All the religious values, yeah, that's what matters, to be part of something bigger, yeah, and these are real treasures, not just your key of the car or your wallet with £5 or something like this. So the lesson is always don't get attached to material treasures, okay? Because there is treasures in spiritual world. That's what Neptune is pushing you to explore. Yeah. What else? Sometimes, in order to shake person, to open the eyes, like, look, it's not your goal is like to buy another car, to buy another property, to accumulate more money. No, just wake up, person, because there are more important things there in the world, like helping others, like helping your community, like helping your country, like helping your planet, to do something for the whole world, yeah, without asking anything in return, just to help others. It's unconditional love, it's spirituality. That's what Neptune is trying to teach us, yeah. And sometimes it comes through quite a harsh lesson, like loss, like illness, huge disillusionment, of course, yeah. So yeah, sometimes the transits of Neptune are very, very close to emotional suffering, quite a lot of suffering, but this is the way how Neptune is teaching us not to get attached to material world. Well, let's have a look at cycles of Neptune. What is cycle? It's when Neptune is making some aspect to the Neptune in your natal chart, yeah? Because the cycle is 165, yeah? It means normal human being life, yeah? It's not that long to witness when Neptune is coming to natal position, when it's a return of Neptune. But you might be lucky if you live quite a long way. You might be lucky to witness a sextile, 60 degrees between transiting Neptune to its natal position, then square, 90 degrees between transiting Neptune to its natal position, then trine, which is 120 degrees between transiting Neptune to its natal position, and opposition, 180 degrees. So these transits of transiting Neptune to its natal position are quite milestone, so to say. First sextile between transiting Neptune to its natal position comes at the age of 27. So usually this is quite an important age. It's only like 2 years before Saturn returns on its natal position. So this is the checking point, yeah, how you are doing in life. But this is important age too, because at 27 you have always opportunities, yeah, to find out who you are in this world. What is your place in this life? What is the mission in your life? How you can find exactly your place in this world. So opportunities will come, okay? But it's your choice how you choose this, okay? Many big people, especially from art world, yeah, trying to explore who they are, what is their place exactly in this planet, yeah, in this life. They died at the age of 27 from overdose. So yes, all the transits, you remember I told you, will be pushing you to explore deep water, yeah, in your faith, in your beliefs. It's always shaking your spiritual beliefs or whatsoever, yeah, and trying to find who you are, what's your place in this world, and experimenting with drugs, etc., etc. This might be the way to understand, yeah, who you are, what you came for, what is your mission in this world, what is your place, what you can create in this world, what is your legacy. So many people, like Jim Morrison, for example, Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, they died at the age of 27. You can say, come on, it's sextile, it's supposed to be good aspect, yeah? So why the people are dying? Because Neptune is always giving you opportunities, open doors. You can explore by just drowning in spiritual world, meditating, learning some religious literature, like going to travel into places where you have never traveled, like religious places, explore, etc. But they have chosen to explore in another way, yeah, with drugs, with alcohol, with substances like this. That's why they died. So any Neptune transit is always giving you two opportunities: either spiritual awakening, either spiritual awakening through painful things like illnesses or even death. So please be aware and be very careful about Neptune. Next transit of transiting Neptune to its natal position is square, 90 degrees. Please be aware of this age. Is the age of 42, because this is the age when other planets are making some milestone, basically transits. Like, for example, transit in Uranus will be exactly in opposition to its natal position, because the cycle for the whole 12th sign of Zodiac is, for Uranus, it's 84 years. So 42 will be exactly half of this year, so opposition of Uranuses. And as we see, this is the age of Neptune square, 90 degrees. So 90 degrees between transiting Neptune to its natal position. It means this is the huge milestone, a lot of disillusionment. So all your beliefs will be shaken up, yeah? So it is huge, really huge to go through. Relationships might be broken. Your career might be changed. You might have awful losses all over. I mean, people that you loved, things that you loved are taken away. Your health might be taken away, so please be aware. Anything can happen, okay? It's just like rather painful re-examination of your beliefs. So disillusionment with relationships, it's a must, basically. And with your career, and It can be very disorientating period of time when you just don't know where you belong anymore, yeah? But it's always healthy actually to re-examine your beliefs, yeah? In light of new information coming, just believe. Neptune is not only just punishing or whatsoever, no, it's taking away something, it's bringing something really valuable as well. Neptune just want to give you a lesson. Don't get attached to material world. Try to more help others and just believe. Try to be more religious and create, okay? Don't pursue your believe that if you have 2, 3 or whatever cars, several properties or whatever, you are well done in this world. No. Sometimes it's more, how to say, valuable when you do something really useful for the planets, for your community, for people you love, for society, you know, or create really fantastic things that will live forever. Okay, this will be your legacy. So let's come to the next aspect. It's Neptune try to natal Neptune. So transiting Neptune 120 degrees to natal position, to natal Neptune. 120 degrees, it's usually fantastic aspect, yeah, it's a trine, and this happens at the age of 55. Usually at this age you just have a view of how much you actually achieved already, yeah, and be rewarded for your achievement, and also you can come to peace with the fact that some dreams, they never came true, yeah, and that's okay too. And now you understand that it's not much important to have several cars, several properties, so several fantastic, I don't know, something really expensive like jewelry or whatsoever, yeah. Sometimes it's more important to give something for the planet, for your community, for people you love, or just for people you don't know even, but just the fact that you are able to help others, to serve others, this gives you this much more needed appreciation of yourself, yeah. Yeah, so during this period, yeah, it's time when your life put you into a spiritual context, and this can be time of exploring religion, philosophy, metaphysics even, yeah, so art, meditation, travel can help to connect how it's like to be part of something bigger, yeah. Hot period at the Neptune's oppositions, so when Neptune is coming 180 degrees to its natal position, to its position in your birth chart. It's at the age of 82. Yes, it comes like wisdom, your spirituality, etc. It's really, really fantastic what you have right now, but it's usually health is deteriorating. Your mental health might deteriorate as well, so please be aware. At this age, these things are happening, yeah. And let's have a very quick look how transiting Neptune will affect you when it's in aspect with your natal planet. Just a reminder, if it's making aspect to your natal planet, it will be around 2 years, yeah, 2 years. It's a very big period of time. So, conjunction, square, opposition, and quickens, usually these are quite painful transits, yeah? And usually they emphasize disillusionment, denial, confusion, certain kinds of illnesses, difficulty of handling daily affairs. So basically you're like in fogginess. You can't do the things the way you used to, okay? But these things like spiritual awareness through religion, art, or service to others also can help Yes, and these things are happening during these transits. Yes, in material world, in handling your daily affairs, it will be all messed. It will be all messed up, yeah? But if you put yourself into spiritual world, yeah? Explore spiritual world, re-examine your beliefs. This will be very rewarding periods. Transit Neptune to your natal sun. Your sun is your ego, yeah? It's how you want to show off your talents, your personality to the world, how you want to shine. When Neptune in good aspect, in trine, in sextile to your sun in birth chart, you want to shine, you want to be center of attention, you want everybody applauding you, recognize your talents and appreciate your talents, yeah? You want this recognition. But how you do this? Better through art, through meditation, through spiritual work, through helping others. If you do me, I am so brilliant. No, Neptune is not working like this. Neptune is not helping you here, okay? Also, bad aspect, when it quickens, opposition, conjunction, and square to your natal sun, to your sun in the birth chart. What can it be? Huge disillusionment in people you used to admire. You used to have authority in your life. Basically, it might be huge disillusionment. You believed in something or in someone, yeah, and now you see it's all awful, okay? You just see they're just human beings, they're making mistakes and they're miserable pricks, so my language, and not someone that you used to admire, okay? Also, yes, like people might give you an attractive side. They're just only human beings. Also, bad aspect might mean that you lose your personality. Like, there is no growth, spiritual growth. There is no proper plan what you are doing in life, or whatsoever. There is laziness. You can't plan for future or anything. You are just lost, basically. Sometimes people are losing their personality through dependencies that are like drugs, alcohol, and whatever. So please be aware. This is about 2 years and these are very difficult years. Please be aware if it's bad aspects, okay? Don't lose your personality. No alcohol, no dependency, no dependencies on computer, casino, or whatever. Don't invest money, because Neptune is giving you temptations as well. Sometimes you want to possess some material things and quick, without any work being done or discipline or whatever. No, just quick investment and they get the profit. No, Neptune will give you this temptation. Try to say no, okay? Because on bad aspect, square, opposition, quickens, and conjunction, you might lose money, okay? You might lose your personality because people are going into debts and people are going into alcohol in order to run away from reality, or drugs addiction, okay? So yes, try not to be in difficult situation. When Neptune is having aspect to your natal moon, to your moon in your birth chart, very probably you will find someone who is like absolutely perfect partner for you, that is just like ticking all the boxes, that understands that feels you, that absolutely compatible with you, and you were just dreaming about having someone who feels you so wonderful. But when transit will be over, it might be a huge disillusionment coming your way as well, yeah? So, good aspects also, because moon is all about our property, our family, the way we live, our comfort zone, etc. But property as well, your home. So sometimes good aspects to your natal moon might not only bring you fantastic partner, but it's also bringing you property, like through inheritance, or property that you can rent in good terms or whatever. So you are getting extra money from renting property or whatever. So property or inheritance or some good things happening in your life. Bad aspects conjunction, opposition, square. You might lose property through this or that. Maybe debts, and you have to sell apartment in order to pay the debts. Or you might be forced to move your houses by some circumstances. You don't want to move, but you will be pushed out because you just need to sell this apartment in order to pay debts or whatsoever. Also, it might be that you are losing a woman from your family, like your sister, your mom, or someone might pass away during this period. So bad aspects of transiting Neptune to your birth moon, to your natal moon, might indicate illness of women or even passing away of women in your family. Then, transiting Neptune to Mercury. Mercury is our spiritual power, yeah? So, and it's gathering all the images, all the information around, all the things that are getting in. And Neptune is just like making this really, really deep, like imprinting deep in your mind. So whatever you are listening, whatever you are watching, I mean books, you are reading, videos you are watching, music you are listening, films you are watching, everything is having fantastic, very deep input in just remaining in your memory, in your deep inside. So please be aware what exactly you are watching, listening, reading during this period. Also, Neptune is giving you this like fogginess, yeah? So if your work takes a lot of like analytical skills, like mind being sharp and calculative or whatsoever, you are in trouble for 2 bloody years. You just forget things, you can't digest information properly, you don't remember things or whatsoever. It's just fogginess, you can't concentrate, you are forgetting things easily. This is awful thing. So, but if your work is connected to creativity, like making poem, or like paint something, or making music, or writing song, or whatsoever, creativity, yes please, this is fantastic opportunity will be for you to create really, really great thing that will live forever after you. It will be your legacy. So when Neptune is making good aspect to your Mercury, create, okay? Don't try to make analytical work or whatsoever. It's supposed to be creation work, okay? Or you might be pushed into learning some mystic things like tarot cards, occult sciences, esoteric sciences, or whatsoever. Or maybe you start to learn astrology. So please, 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 anything you are pushed into learning something in spiritual world will be really, really rewarding, yeah? Okay, let's go next. Yes, just be aware if there are bad aspects, yeah, between transiting Neptune to your Mercury. Please be aware. You might be tempted to get a new car, a new gadget, computer, whatsoever, but because Mercury is responsible for our vehicles, for our gadgets, iPhones, computer, or whatsoever, please be aware. Neptune is giving all the information speared or whatsoever. Get the receipt, because if it's not working or if it's breaking for some sort of reasons, yeah, you can always bring the thing back, okay? So please be aware. If there are bad aspects, it might be that your gadgets breaking down or even car crash. So be please aware that vehicles might not work as they should during this transit, okay? And also you might be punished for your long tongue, because vigilance is very low, concentration is very low. Sometimes people are spitting something out what they don't mean to spit out, yeah? And then they are punished. Conflicts happening because of their long tongues, because they said that they're supposed to be hide inside. So please be aware on bad aspects, not to put yourself into a risk of this, okay? Venus. Venus is responsible for our sexual partnerships and money, how we are handling money. What Neptune is giving you here. When there are good aspects, some unexpected money might come your way, or you are fulfilling your dream, you are making this purchase you were always dreaming about, yeah? Or you might fall in love so deeply you think that it's the love of your life or whatsoever, but when the transit over, you might see that it's not actually the person you wanted to fall in love, because Neptune is putting your pink lenses on you. You can't see a real person, yeah? So you fall in love with your dream, not with a real person. Also, be aware, existing relationships might be ended during this period of time, because you just want different things. Both partners just want different things. So if we are talking about a constant relationship, they might be ended during this period. When we are talking about bad aspects between transiting Neptune to your natal Venus, some things might happen, like you are losing money, like you are forced to pay something that you didn't expect to spend, so on. So basically you are losing money, you are paying much more than you expected, or you are making big purchase and you are not happy with this, you have to return this back. Just please be aware, never lose faith in yourself, okay? Let's go next. Mars. Mars is your sexuality, is your physical energy, is your motivation, but also your anger, your frustration, your irritability. This is also Mars. Mars is our capability to work physically, yeah, to concentrate on the task and to make the things done at our work. If you strive something at your work to do this and this and this and this, and you are thinking only about yourself, Neptune said, no way, you are not doing this, okay? Neptune, Pisces ruler, you are helping others. You are not narcissistic person, and you are not egoist, selfish person. You are helping others. So if you push your energy into spiritual work, or to help others, or to practice meditation, yoga, or traveling with spiritual purposes or whatsoever, Mars will help you here, okay? If you try to make your business done in the way to get your material level up, and you are thinking only about yourself, forget about this. Neptune will destroy all the work you are meaning to do, okay? Yes, that's not easy, because it's supposed to be a relaxation, not grabbing something material, but relaxation and spiritual awakening. That's what transit of Neptune asking from Mars. Jupiter. Natal Jupiter. If Neptune is making any aspect to Jupiter, what might happen here? Actually, both planets are responsible for our beliefs, but Jupiter is all about philosophy, ideology, so knowledge is supposed to be proved by science, okay? But Neptune is asking just belief, just faith, just to believe in things without any proof, logic, proof or whatsoever. That's why when Neptune is making any aspect to your natal Jupiter, you might doubt your beliefs. Doubts are arising, yeah? It might happen through very painful circumstances, like big failure, or you are losing people that you really wanted in your life, like big disillusionment happen, or illnesses might happen, or grief even happening, that you are losing people that passing away, not just like running away from your life, but passing away, okay, physically. So you might experience like a huge doubt period. Yes, this period of time might be quite painful, but you just have to believe, to have faith. Never forget your faith, okay? Also, Jupiter is social planet. It might show what kind of people you are mingling with during this period. So great aspect, like trans, sextile, can bring you friends, really important people in society, like well-established people in science, in culture, or whatever. So people who are taken as gurus, as teachers, or as very wise people in society, they appreciated by society, so they are really good friends, and they're big people. But when Neptune is making bad aspect, negative aspect to your natal Jupiter, you might mingle with not good people, with addictive people, with alcoholics, with drug addicts, and all sorts of people with dependencies. So please be aware. Please be vigilant, yeah? Saturn. When transiting Neptune is making any aspect to your Saturn, what might help? What might it be? If there are good aspect, trine and sextile, new opportunities in business. You might even find investors in your business. So basically, it might happening like a big push in your businesses, yeah? But if there are bad aspects, all your plans, all your strategies, all your ambitions, whatever you were planning in making your career just doesn't work. Just doesn't work, okay? It's like with Mercury, when your work is connected to analytical work or whatsoever, you can't concentrate, you forget things. But in Saturn way, you are really irritated when people are not fulfilling their obligations, when they are not punctual, when they are helpless people and you need to help them or whatsoever. Saturn is pushing you, no, ambitions, career, do this and this and this, make your plans fulfilled or whatsoever, and others as if they are slowing you down to make your career plans fulfilled. So basically you are irritated all the time. Here is the thing, okay? It's like with Mars. Just relax a little bit about your career. If you have opportunity to take some time off your business, would be great, because business wouldn't go well. It might even happen that some of the partners, business partners, might go away, or they are not paying, or you are losing money, or all the scheduled things, they are not fulfilled, so nobody is just doing what they promised to do or whatsoever. That's what's happening. And you just don't want to work. You don't have any energy to work, basically. There is no any determination, self-discipline or whatsoever. These things are nothing for Neptune. Neptune is just like pushing you for meditation, for dreaminess or whatsoever. Dreaminess. You can't concentrate and work. Uranus. Uranus is, quite a character. Uranus is showing in your natal chart how you are unique, how you are not fitting in all the others, how you are different from others, yeah? So Neptune's transit to Uranus tend to be quite confusing and painful, yeah? Because it's stronger than usual sense that you are not like others, and sometimes it might be quite painful, okay? But it's also like a huge push into creativity, because Uranus wants to be unique, and here Neptune is giving you a push into creation. So if you put this energy into art, music, spiritual questioning, dance, any kind of spiritual or artistic activity, this might be absolutely fantastic period of time. This might be fantastic transits, okay, which push you at the next level of creativity. But it also can push you into even more even more, how to say, even more pain not to be like others, yeah? And you feel more pain that you can't ever be compatible with your peers or whatsoever. So you might be absolutely drowned in drugs, alcohol, or any kind of dependencies, watching TV or like porn films or whatsoever. Any kind of dependency might happen here. Please be vigilant, okay? Don't allow this to happen. Pluto. Unfortunately, bad aspect of Neptune to your natal Pluto might indicate very, very painful period of time. Pluto is ruler of Scorpio, and Scorpio topics are big money, sex, death, crisis. So, anything from this might happen when transiting Neptune is making conjunction, opposition, square, quickens to your natal Pluto, to your Pluto in your birth chart. So either you are losing partner, either partner might be a huge disillusionment for you. It might be even not only unfaithfulness, but even causing your physical pain, so to say. Because of partner, you will get into some kind of traumas, physical traumas or whatsoever, or illness, or you might need a surgical operation or whatsoever. So all bad things connected to your health, physical health, but also losing the people that you really, really love. That's what might happen. And of course, you might lose your possessions or whatsoever. So Neptune is always taking something away from you in order to push you into spiritual questions, so to say, yeah? To make your own new beliefs, so to say. And you might ask here, how bloody come if you put into pain and trouble like car crash or losing your limbs or losing your organs, surgical operation or losing your partners, they are passing away or whatever. So how all this pain can push you into belief, into faith or such kind of things? Yes, Neptune, especially in conjunction with Pluto, will teach you not to be attached to material world, okay? But cherish spiritual huge things inside of you. But in good aspects, it might give you, sextile and trine of transiting Neptune to your natal Pluto, it might give you absolutely fantastic relationship, fantastic partnership, which are based not only on great sex, but spiritual closeness. You feel like one thing together, one unit basically, yeah? You will find your real half, okay? So that's what might happen. Ascendant. When transiting Neptune is making any aspect to your ascendant, what might happen? Any kind of changing things might happen, beginning with your physical shape of you, yeah? Illness might happen, unfortunately, please be aware, yeah? But also changing things all around you, things which are your life, yeah? People which are around you, things you are doing every day. It's your personality, it's your just day-to-day life, it's all ascendant, and your physical appearance. So this changing everything. So when Neptune is coming into aspect with your ascendant, just please be aware. Good aspect might give you spirituality, yeah? But bad aspect might give you like taking something away from you. Again, it might be illness, it might be losing things which are dear to you, or people which are really, really you are cherishing in your life. But Neptune is always just teaching you a lesson. Don't be attached to material world. please think about your spiritual world, spiritual treasures. What you have to do, just don't struggle with the waves. Neptune is the big waves, basically, yeah? It's representing huge amount of water. Don't struggle the waves. Don't try to stand up, because the waves will knock you down anyway. Just lie down and relax. Try to float with the waves, yeah? Waves will put you where you should come eventually, okay? So, more you are struggling there, more you are trying to make the things that you used to do things, more pain you are experiencing. Try to relax, okay? Try to meditate a little bit. Try to have some time out to learn some spiritual and religious stuff, okay? When Neptune is in transit with your midheaven, which is cuspid of 10th house of horoscope. Cuspid of 10th house of horoscope, it's your career, your goals in life, your big things you want to achieve in life, your status. Neptune is questioning, is that what you were really wanting for all your life? Is it the right career that you were building for all your life? No, you want absolutely another career. So this might push you into absolutely different direction. You were secretary, now you're astrologer. Or you were, I don't know, mechanic, now you are yoga teacher, or whatever. So yes, try to exploit other option, more spiritual option, with connection to helping others people, or to make spiritual things, or just to do something really different, which gives you more meaning in your life, okay? Which is not about possessing material things, but being part of something really big, like a big spiritual community or faith. That's what Neptune is teaching us. My dear friends, I'm teaching you how to make your own individual prognosis, yeah? In my first lecture, I just gave you the main thing, how to make your own prognosis for day, for month, for years ahead, and how just to point, yeah, the most important years of your life, like age of 42, for example, like milestones, and to be prepared for these things, okay? If you don't have enough of time, enough of patience to go through my lectures on my channel, fair enough. If you need personal consultation, me, Astrologer Marina Magra, always at your service. But I'm just teaching you how to be your personal astrologer. You are your personal astrologer for yourself. You can make your prognosis, individual prognosis, for any amount of time. Day, month, week, year, several years, or whatever, just to see what is ahead of you, and to understand yourself better, yeah, who you are, what doors are open for you, what battles you're supposed to fight during your life, what talents you're supposed to develop. You just can't ignore them. It's always shown in your natal chart, yeah? So everything is already on my site, or on my YouTube channel. Just be aware, I'm teaching things, astrological things, on both languages. You just find the videos with English name of the video, yeah? So these are for English auditory, English speaking auditory. All the others is for Russian speaking auditory. Yes, I'm teaching astrology in both languages. Just find your content on my YouTube channel, everything on Natal Chart, and now we are doing individual prognostics block of information. Just stay with me, I will teach you how to be astrologers, basically. Thank you for watching me, bye for now, have a wonderful day.